this episode, we set off for the Sunshine Coast, and over the next few days, we're going to be adventuring around Powell River to immerse ourselves in this friendly little town, take a few bumpy back roads to find some of the most amazing camping and hiking opportunities along the Sunshine Coast Trail. This will be the first time we've both been back to the mainland since moving to Vancouver Island last year. While taking the ferry across, we were lucky enough to see an epic display of orcas breaching the surface as we crossed the Strait of Georgia. The first landmark we stopped to see are 10 massive ships right along the coast, otherwise known as the giant hulks. These massive concrete ships were built during the First and Second World Wars and now make up the world's largest breakwater at the local paper mill. After spending a little bit of time in town, we pack up the van and start heading into the backcountry.
Just took on the logging roads once again into the mountains, and we just found this awesome wreck site, so we're just kind of getting set up, having a drink. We went to Townsite Brewing yesterday. We had the Mystic Reef and it was delicious, so we're trying this one today. It's the Zunga Blonde Ale. It's very citrusy and delicious and very refreshing. So we're just hanging out right now, gonna catch a nice sunset. Sky is clear, and we're planning to do the Tin Hat Mountain hike tomorrow.
And we have this beautiful lake here, so I think we got to get the blow-up kayak ready to go. Good boy.
It's so peaceful out here. Really nice, and after a busy week and just taking on those logging roads once again, it's just nice to kind of hang out, have a nice cold beer, and hang out with a fan.
This is not our first time having all three of us in here. Trust me, the first couple times it was very sketchy, but Diesel, as soon as he's away from shore, he will just kind of zonk out. He'll just place his head on the side as he is now and just enjoy it.
Yeah, the first couple of times we tried getting Diesel into the kayak, and he would just like jump out right away, and then Kyle would go out by himself, and then Diesel would just kind of bark at him until he returned. However, when I went out by myself, he did not care, so yeah.
He loves me more.
Yeah, there's a little bit more love there for Kyle. So yeah, we just tried a few times, and this has worked out perfectly. So we're just gonna paddle into the sunset.
$100 kayak from Costco. Can't go wrong. So we were at Quality Foods earlier, and we were in the salad bar, and I was like, we don't have any seasoning or anything for steak, so I just stole a bunch of salt and pepper packets and a whole bunch of butter, so that's the white stuff on the steak right now. Right, buddy?
I also have a hungry bear. Hey, buddy? You want some steak tonight?
So we'll be completely transparent. We filmed and recorded our entire morning, us having breakfast, doing the hike, talking about it, and then
Getting here.
yeah, so there's a lot of good quality stuff we recorded, and then I went over to my camera, and total rookie mistake. I mean, this has never happened in any of our videos, but I guess last night when I was doing some of the night lapses or some star photos, I accidentally pressed a button that turned all of the audio off. So all of that footage is almost useless. We're still going to use it in that little montage you just watched, but
We just filmed Diesel having his supper, and the camera was a little bit further back as it is right now. And Kyle just went over. He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna make sure you could, like, you can hear us because it's a bit windy and the camera's a little far away." So he checked, and he's like, "Why is my audio not recording?" And so here we are. So.
And I'll be completely honest, I just had a little bit of a moment because I kind of figured the last 2 to 3 days were just totally scrapped. Like, the video was done. And then Alana brought me back to earth, and we're still going to make it work. We got lots of good footage, and I mean, we're in a really incredible spot, so you can't be... I can't be bummed out for something silly like that. It's my own mistake, and now we just know... make sure it's recording next time.
Yes. So to bring you back to speed, we are at Tin Hat Mountain. We hiked about 7.5 kilometers up from Spring Lake this morning. What a grind this hike was.
Yeah, this one was tough.
We're pretty much exposed in the sun the whole way up. So it was really hot and there's no water along the way. So we packed our bladders, we packed our smart bottles.
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of water. You know, Diesel had a few sips along the way. And then we got up here and, you know, there's a few families, a little bit busy, but we got this tent pad.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 that we see up here.
Yeah,
They're
we got one.
beautiful. Yep. And there's a lot of picnic tables and the views are just amazing up here.
Yeah. And the cabin is actually completely open. There's nobody in there right now, but we're still going to sleep on our tent pad. I think it's better for us to just camp out outside. I think we'll sleep better that way anyways. There's just actually a series of these little huts all throughout. Someone was just saying it's 180 kilometers for the whole Sunshine Coast Trail. So it's a pretty grueling hike, multi-day hike, and all different spots. There's summits with these really cool cabins. So I think that's getting added to the list.
I think so.
A nice big through hike we're gonna have to do one of these days. But anyways, we'll stop blabbing. Here we are.
Oh yes.
Our audio is recording.
Or hopefully we're recording this.
Yes. So cheers. And cheers to everybody out there.
Thanks for hanging in with us.
And Alana's back. It's not just me and Diesel this time. Hi, buddy. You want some pad thai? You want some kung pao beef?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it smells so good.
Does it?
Yeah, so I have a little package in here. Do not eat. Oh, that's the Jessica.
You're such a dork.
Well, like, I didn't know it was a sauce.
It's like the first ingredient, the first thing to do when you open those is take those out.
Okay. Oops. Oh, that smells good too.
Does it?
Yeah. Uppity up, up. He's actually up on the table. Okay.
The most spoiled dog in the world. He legit jumps up on a picnic table.
Oh.
He's like, I'll guard the food. I'll guard the food.
Starting earlier in July, up until I think mid-August, there's meteor showers taking place right now. So we're really hoping the sky stays clear. It looks like it so far. So we're hoping to definitely see some stars tonight and then a meteor shower. I've never seen one before, and I did see an asteroid on Vancouver Island a few weeks ago, and that was pretty amazing. So seeing a meteor shower would just be so awesome, especially on top of a mountain. So looking forward to that. We're probably gonna make some hot chocolate later tonight just because we typically go to bed early. So if we're like sipping on some drinks and kind of hanging out, I think that'll suffice and keep us awake. We already set our alarms for tomorrow morning to get up before sunrise so that we're gonna hike that summit and have some coffee and take in the views.
we couldn't wait till morning, so we're at the summit just in time for sunset. Definitely glad we came up here this evening. It doesn't get much better than this. She's a little nippy up here.
Beautiful sunset. Probably one of the best ones I feel like we've ever seen.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Stunning up here.
Yeah.
And there's literally so many lakes, and we can actually see the ocean from here too, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see Vancouver Island actually.
Yeah, you can see everything from up here.
Yeah. It's so nice.
Yeah, definitely glad we came up this evening.
And no bugs.
The giant green rocket. There's a door right there. You definitely could get in at one point. Yeah, if anyone knows what the heck this is, let us know.
You see that logging road there? We went through all those trees where the logging road starts with that white truck is, and then so on down the mountain to one of those lakes.
Yeah, we went the long way.
We're choosing the more challenging route down.
Apparently.
We found our own way up, and then we're like, oh, this is the trail.
Yeah.
And Diesel kind of slipped, and then I slipped kind of on Diesel.
Elena fell on the dog.
Like down the cliff a little tiny bit. And so
We good?
now we're talking and doing this while going.
Yeah, multitasking.
Okay.
The trail we made was definitely easier than this one. And I'm hiking in Crocs, but...
Hold on.
Okay, we made it back home.
We have a nice breeze coming through the tent. It's quite lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little burrito. And I'm ready to sleep. Diesel's already snoring, so he's quite comfy.
Diesel is cuddled right up at my feet. I'm kind of just tucked over right into the very edge of the tent.
Diesel always sleeps at Kyle's feet or on his side of the bed, like 98% of the time.
Yeah.
And I get all the room.
Yeah, I kind of just wiggle my legs underneath of him, and he just grunts and groans.
Yeah, he's so tired.
And then eventually we find a spot that we're both comfortable, but
Yeah.
we'll see how long that lasts for.
Yeah.
Anyways, gonna get a little bit of sleep here, and then hopefully see you in a few hours.
We kind of woke up a few times during the night. We set a couple of alarms to check the sky for stars, the meteor shower, and then for sunrise. So I think Kyle ended up getting up around 2 in the morning, and we checked out the stars. There were kind of quite a few clouds off to the side, but the sky was pretty clear. And then we noticed that the moon was red. When I woke up at 11:30, the moon was very bright. And then at 2, it was like red and a lot smaller
like
looking.
Orangey red.
Yeah, it was kind of
apocalyptic.
yeah, kind of interesting. And then we got up super early, like 5, and we're in a cloud still. So we kind of just did a little walk around and enjoyed the views. It's really beautiful. Seeing all the clouds is just waiting around for the clouds to break so we can enjoy the sunrise. So we're just making some coffee.
And how are you feeling today? How are you feeling today, dude? You a little tired? Our warm little nook. Yeah. It's still quite chilly outside.
Yeah, we're still in a cloud.
Yeah.
We're just watching the moisture just flow that by.
Yeah, the sun is out. It starts burning some of the moisture in the air away, and then just more blows in. So we're kind of just staying out of the wind, having our second coffee, and coming up with our plan of attack for the day.
Yeah, we're not sure still if we want to hike down the same way we came up yesterday, or if we want to hike a little bit longer down towards the first lake and then back to where we parked. It's about 10 kilometers this way towards the lake, or about 7.5 like we did yesterday. So we have about 1 liter water each. Kyle just kind of measured it out. So if we, just hike down the way we came yesterday, we'll be fine. And then if we go the other way, there's a lake, so Diesel can swim in that. It's still pretty cool right now, so it's not overly hot. Yeah. I think that kind of kicked our butts yesterday, just hiking up the mountain in the heat. Yeah, it's more for the dog, because if we go the longer way, there's the lake halfway, so we can filter more water, let him swim if he's hot and all that. But if we go the way we came yesterday, there's no water for the whole time. So there were actually 2 big mud puddles. Like very still water, and he wanted to go in so bad, and I had to just pull him away. Like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he does not care the water source. He swamp, just wanted to be cooled down so badly. Yeah, a swamp or a lake, he's going in regardless. Yeah, we're in a cloud, and it just seems to be getting thicker. So I think we'll just pack up the tent, get the bags all packed up, and slowly make our way down. Diesel doesn't want us to pack up, actually. He keeps jumping back in, curling up on the sleeping bag. You ready to go back to the van, dude? I was like, nope. No, I'm good. Where's Diesel? Where'd he go? Too funny. I am tent. Such a relief. Hiking hunger is real. We just ate an entire extra large pizza and just got ice cream, a double scoop of ice cream. So good. But we're feeling good now. The sunshine, as you can tell, we've got a little bit of color, and we enjoyed ourselves here in Powell River. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week. We have a fairly ambitious trip that we're really looking forward to for next weekend. So can't wait to take you guys along for that one as well. All right, guys, take care. See you next week.